Mason Howell's journey at the U.S. Amateur was one that almost ended before it began. He entered the daunting 24-17 playoff at the Olympic Club simply hoping to survive. After a par on the opening hole, he faced what looked like certain elimination when his bogey putt dropped on the par 4/10, shoulders slumped. He believed he was headed for another hole, or even the end of his run. Then came the news from a fellow competitor and a voice in the crowd: another player had doubled. Howell was safe. That moment changed everything, setting the stage for a run that would end with him holding the Havemeyer Trophy. The 18-year-old high school senior from Thomasville, Georgia, dominated the 36-hole championship match against Jackson Herrington, winning 7-6. He was 4 up by lunch, then extended his lead almost immediately in the afternoon, never giving Herrington room to breathe. He credited his victory to a combination of confidence and simplicity, choosing smart shots and focusing on breaking the match into smaller goals. Every time Herrington managed to win a hole, Howell responded on the very next one. By the time the final stretch arrived, the match was all but decided. With the win, Howell became the third youngest champion in the history of the U.S. Amateur, joining names like Byung Hun and Danny Lee. At just over 18 years old, he also became only the second player seeded 63rd to hoist the trophy, proving that perseverance and belief can overcome the odds. It capped off a remarkable summer in which he also won medalist honors at the U.S. Junior Amateur and qualified for the U.S. Open with back-to-back 63s in his sectional qualifier. His father, Robert, said the victory reflected what he sees in his son every day: consistent brilliance waiting to be unlocked on the biggest stages. His caddy and coach, Jimmy Gillum, praised Howell's maturity, mental toughness, and relentless work ethic, calling him wise beyond his years and destined for great things. Howell himself acknowledged the grind of the week but pointed to self-belief as his driving force. Along the way, Howell toppled a string of elite opponents, including world number 6 Tommy Morrison, world number 2 Ben James, and several others before defeating Herrington. Each match only seemed to strengthen his resolve, and in the final, he executed with precision and poise. Now Howell heads home to Georgia, where he'll return to his senior year with a U.S. Amateur title already in hand and a Walker Cup appearance ahead. Missing the first week of school was a price he was more than happy to pay, joking with a grin, "Sorry not sorry."